We have an interconference affair lined up. For you today as the Philadelphia 76ers come in for this one. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. D.A. will join us tonight on the sideline. Here in Houston, it's another home game for the Rockets. Here we go. And, of course, Jamal Murray. A part of this lineup, we'll see how they do without him.
And to say the deal changes the look and the feel of this franchise, quite frankly, is stating the obvious. That they are a vastly different team than they were just a few days ago. Obviously looking long-term rather than short.
You know, with AD's improved court awareness, when guys on his team get open, he'll find it.
Trains it from beyond the arc. And, you know, sometimes in these interconference rivalries, Greg, it gets physical and contentious.
I'm sure the refs have talked to both coaches about just that, Kevin, and keeping it clean. I wouldn't be surprised to see a few quick whistles to drive that point home.
Mobley at the elbow. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
Still Rockets ball.
Here's Mobley. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the technical free throw is good.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
The 76ers with another miss.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
Now, here's Suggs. He averages a bit over 6 points a game.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Mobley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Davis. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
And both free throws good for Thomas.
You know, Thomas plays the game with such an edge and attitude and great confidence, and I think that gives him an edge out there on the court. He's always willing to go the extra mile.
Now here's Giddey. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Got a piece of it. Isaac with the steal. And Mobley throws it down.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
One of the more explosive point guards in this game. That is impressive.
To the middle. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
Over in the corner, Isaac. And a miss there on the triple. The 76ers trailed by 3. The 3 from Davis. That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Collins in the post. 7 points in the game. Giddey, no one around him. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Philadelphia. Mobley with the block. And they'll keep possession. Rockets leading by 3. Bobbed up there for Collins. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Bucket is good.
You know, on the drive, Suggs can be a bit unpredictable, which keeps him, I think, a step ahead of the defense. You don't want him knowing exactly what you're going to do.
Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Here's Giddey. Jalen Suggs making his last shot.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Now, here's Wagner. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Down low. And Mobley throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stump.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Rockets lead by 3.
14. The 76ers. 11.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
You look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Both good from the line that time. The 76ers trail by 5. Driving to the basket. Here's Hardy. It's tipped. They retain possession. To the inside. Chambers. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Boy, Harden's got such a tremendous feel for the game and sees the whole court. He's a really slick creator.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks.
Boy, at 6'10", dunking comes easy to Chambers, but he does it with a little flair. Once he's near the rim, he's ready to punch it home with flavor.
Harden right side. McDaniels with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Inside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
To the paint. Pass to Richards. And he converts the layup. Richards got 4 points this quarter.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Brown outside. And they double up Brown. Now, here's Hardy. Pass to Richards. Just 5 to shoot. Nice fake with the layup off the mark.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And here's Harden. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Mr. Do-It-All coming away with the assist there. I mean, Harden making sure to keep his teammates involved in the offense.
Here's Hardy. Pass to Richards. Here's Harden. There's the triple. He can't get it to go. Down low. Here's Chambers.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Inside. Here's Richards. And it's blocked. And he recovers it. Misses the layup.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Out to the right wing. And the shot by Wells, no good. The 76ers trail by 12. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Pass to Wells. With the drive. Out of hand on it. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. So both teams changing it up here. .36 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And Giddey gets it to go.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Yeah, inside, Bolt does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got the lead up to 12 now for Houston.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Suggs with the ball. He's picked up by Mobley. Sweet move. Here's Davis. Takes it off the glass. Davis has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the 76ers.
Well, Davis, so dominant, so strong, so athletic, so skilled. He got everything he wanted right there. So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Suggs. Outside for Davis. The 3. Nailed from three-point land. Davis has got it back down to within single digits for the 76ers. Here's Sharp. He's guarded by Thomas. Kicks it out to Collins. Sinks the triple. Collins has got 10 points in the game.
An improving three-point shooter. Collins understands the role of today's big man.
Here's Davis. Lays it up off the glass. And it's 7 points for Anthony Davis.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
And looking at Anthony Davis, a huge part of this team.
Sure is. I mean, along with every team he's been on, this is a superstar player. I mean, no question about that. He can headline a roster full of superstars. Not much on the floor that AD can't do.
At the elbow bowl. Back to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Boy, you describe AD's games and you start running out of superlatives. I mean, when this guy is healthy, he dominates in a different fashion, but in similar ways to Tim Duncan.
And stolen by Thomas. And finished off by Anthony Davis.
Davis puts it down with authority. And his team is just going wild about it. Man, that was impressive.
To the inside. Collins. Rebound by the 76ers. Here's Suggs. Rebounded by Isaac. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Giddey. Shot clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That is his first foul of the game. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And Mobley throws it down.
You know, he doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but Isaac is a willing passer, and I think he's going to continue to grow in that area.
Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
In the corner, Collins with it. To the middle. Here's Isaac. Here's Mobley. Goes back up. Count that one from Isaac. And the Rockets lead by 11.
At 6'10" and athletic, Isaac's a real threat on the offensive board. That's why you got to box him out.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. They get it back. Isaac with the steal. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Hardy. Pass to Richards.
Hey, yo, right here.
He can't get that one. And it's Houston the other way. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third.
Wow,
That sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Now here's Hardy. Outside Crowder. And Crowder jams it in.
Boy, a very capable passer. DeMarcus Cousins does a solid job recognizing where to go with the ball.
Rebound by the 76ers.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Hardy, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
1 second left. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Rockets ahead. They lead by 13.
49. The 76ers. 36.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Rockets leading by 13. Pass to Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, he's going to flush it every time when he's that close to the rim. You can't allow him to get that kind of position.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last time out, I heard the 76ers coach talk to his team. He is not pleased. He told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Big one stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Suggs with the steal. To the paint. And finished off by Davis.
Well, I tell you what, it's rare that you see a big man with offensive skills like Davis has. He is a talented, rare player.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they? Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Bobbed up there for Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And this is the John Collins show. There's a smoothness to his game that you really appreciate on a night like this.
Can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
And now Philadelphia on the break. Suggs is running. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, Ball with the unique combination of height and skill. That's a challenge for any defender.
And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own call. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
And they get it back. Knocked loose. Here's Davis. A second chance effort. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That is textbook when you're talking a pump fake. Well executed that time by Davis. So good at knowing how to use that shot fake effectively.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
Houston ball.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Pass to Collins. Fires the three. No good. And Philadelphia the other way now. And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injury. So you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Mobley with the block. Bull. He gets it in there. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
2 minutes remaining in the
He
game.
takes it in. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. Inside. Knocks it loose. Pass to Bull. 4 on the shot clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bull's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play, finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
Giddey, no good. The 76ers trail by 10. There's 1:17 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Davis. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Rockets.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in the 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Evan Mobley.
And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
You know, he's gifted with incredible length. Isaac is almost a footer, 7 feet that is, so he should pile up the block shot.
Back to Giddey. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win.